On today's show, we're going back in time to take a musical journey through the 60s. But before we go too far down the road, let me introduce my co-host, Heather Habura.
Hi, Felix. I am such a huge fan of the Rascals. You had so many great songs.
Well, thanks, Heather. We were part of an era where music was becoming more than it had ever been before.
And it's amazing. The songs sound just as good today as they did back then. Felix, what was it like being a teenager back then?
Well, we were starting to look at the world differently, experimenting, rebelling, and feeling like it was our turn to lead the way. Everything around us was changing. We were losing our innocence.
And the music started to sound so different. San Francisco was the self-declared capital of this spiritual revolution.
And in the summer of 1967, there was a mass migration from all over the country to see and feel this new social phenomenon.
It became known as the Summer of Love.
We were all trying to turn on and tune into this new world and its new ways.
And there was the perfect word to describe that experience.
Yeah, psychedelic.
The 60s was a time when the music was really important. Felt like it was written for you and about you and the world we lived in. Now that music and all those memories come alive again, and you're just a phone call away from having them for your very own. And wherever there's love, there's always the chance for heartbreak.
But in the 60s, we expressed it a little differently. This era had its own specific and very distinctive soundtrack.
So many different kinds of music and so many great art. This collection is just loaded with music that really defines a very special era.
You'll put on these CDs and never have to push the skip button. The collection is that good.
But don't look for this offer anywhere else. It's only available right here through this special offer. So call now.
Now.
Felix, tell me more about the music scene in the 60s.
It was all about letting yourself go and allowing yourself to be completely absorbed by the music.
And places like the Fillmore East and West, the Troubadour in LA, and the Electric Factory in Philadelphia gave birth to a new kind of experience in live music.
There were so many great bands to go and see.
Yeah, like the Rascals.
Yes, indeed. All I really need, good love, good love.
There were so many significant issues in the 60s.
But as serious and meaningful as those times were, they also gave birth to a new kind of pop music.
You know, Felix, one of the things about really great music is that it brings back so many wonderful memories.
And with so many of these songs, I can remember where I was the first time I heard them, who I was with, what we were doing, what I was thinking, and more than anything, how they made me feel.
This era was driven by a generation feeling that better thinking and better living would make a better world.
This music declared who we were and how we wanted to live our lives.
Now, imagine having all your favorite songs from the 1960s in one incredible collection.
It's unbelievable. Every song you could possibly want from that remarkable era is right here.
And now you can own all those hits that were so much a part of our lives and who we are today. So don't wait, call now.
This show was so much fun.
This collection is unbelievable.
I'm Felix Cavaliere.
And I'm Heather Habura.
Enjoy the music. It's a beautiful morning. And I think I'll go out.
The preceding was a paid advertisement for Time Life Presents the 60s.